you're just talking the nonsense. It's troublesome Twitter trends. Good afternoon, sir. Could you please tell us your Twitter handle? Handle, bow. Sure, handle, man. Oh, baby, my handle, though. No, sorry, I meant your Twitter handle. Twitter. I need Twitter. I know what is going on. Oh, yeah, man.
Comment tu t'appelles? Chez you the fier. Et le magie. Daddy go spend. Yeah, this swag on a rare. Au school la paix. My low attempted joke. Say, what's my name? Bob Daddy. Big tunes. Got the club banging. Less man. More baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. What's my name? Bob Daddy. Big tunes. Got the club banging. Less man. More baddies. What's that? It's a drop top caddy. Hey, Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy. Bob Daddy.
I'm so totally grooving this Bob Daddy by Fouls the Bad Guy featuring Miss Banks. Hello and welcome to Troublesome Twitter Trends. Yeah, I'm so excited to, be here with you again. I am Adenike Balogun. I almost forgot my name. Hello. Okay, so I brought to you interesting hashtags from last week. That is from April the 8th, 2020 to April the 14th, 2020. And I am going to highlight the troublesome Twitter trends. You know those Twitter trends that gave us trouble. Nah, you understand how they go. The hashtags are hashtag single ladies challenge, hashtag China must explain, hashtag Thatcher moved on, hashtag lockdown extended, hashtag China lied and people died, hashtag Ogun unrest, hashtag Messi Eke in your faces, hashtag Lagos unrest, hashtag Agege unrest, and hashtag pay us via BVN. We also add Accountant General, Happy Easter, and Abule Egba on the trending list. So, quickly, let's dive in. As in, this troublesome Twitter trends for this weekend is shocking me in the belly. As in, it's seriously getting to me. Okay, so the very first troublesome Twitter trend we'll be discussing for this week is hashtag lockdown extended. Fine, we all know that President Muhammadu Buhari announced that there will be a 2 weeks extension of the lockdown, like extra 2 weeks. Yeah, of course. Just today, April the 14th, 2020, Rogedi Baba posted this video of Lagosians attacking a busload of bread. The whole place was seriously rowdy and whole, and I was like, hey, which one be this again? And he said, dear at Jide Sowolu and at NCDC Gov. Again, the purpose of the lockdown is defeated with such actions. Why are people still being gathered in this manner? We hope they have held and quarantined all these people, or else ellipsis. Which of course is more like a word is enough for the wise. Even at Kate Henshaw had to ask. She was like, is this today? And people were like, Auntie Kate, it's today for Agege Lagos. Well, as we all know, wetin they do the goose, no be the thing where they do the gander. At I am PH Victor 2 says, if after this hashtag lockdown extended, she still can't make anything other than noodles in the kitchen, please break up with her. The lockdown is a period for her to learn new skills and increase her wife materialness, as in husbands are not smiling this particular period. All those husbands that have been coming home at night just realize that their wives have not been the one cooking. They've been going to restaurants to buy their food and then present it inside beautiful dishes for their husbands. Oh, I pity them, eh? on to the next troublesome Twitter trend is hashtag Lagos unrest. At Daniel_Walter says, kudos to the Ogun State Police Command as hundreds of the robbers have been caught. Our little voices were heard and they swung into actions and apprehended the hoodlums, costing our sleep for days. You need to see the pictures he posted. As in, you need to see young guys. Even I can even see a lady's picture. Like, even ladies are amongst these people that are causing sleepless nights for others. And the interesting part of the story is there is no money anywhere. These people that are going to rob, they are hungry, because of this lockdown. And the people they are also robbing are also hungry. Like, let's be realistic. Anyway, still on hashtag Lagos unrest. Well, it still has something to do with hashtag Ogun unrest, so you just pick it up together. Still on hashtag Lagos unrest, at EE's Tactics says, to think two of these guys actually grew up in my area and my mama could recognize them. These boys are not even up to 18, all living with their parents. Here, I was thinking the people perpetrating this evil are the thugs. At Dr. Joe Abbas says, good morning, Commander at Tunji Disu 1. A number of citizens are currently living in fear, and there are reports of brazen attacks in broad daylight. What is the current position regarding hashtag Lagos unrest, please? Really, this is getting seriously out of hand. So Adani Walter still has this to say again, that robbery reports are coming in from Alagbado, Agbado, Ijaye, Abule Egba, Agege, Ogba, Akute, Ota, Songo. And guess what? I even heard that these robbers are issuing receipts to people they rob of their possessions, so that these people, when they probably move forward or something and some other robbers want to rob them, they would show their receipts and be like, well, I was just robbed about a few minutes ago, and this is my receipt. And those guys will check it and they'll be like, okay, get anything for her. Like, seriously.
Bub daddy, bub daddy, bub daddy, bub daddy, bub daddy, bub daddy, bub daddy.
What's my name? Delta Mommy, Rubber Babe.
Finally, to the last troublesome Twitter trend of the week, we have hashtag pay us via BVN. Nigerians have been venting, like, pay us via BVN, I beg. So this person at Emmanuel Igwe King, he says he's an amputee and he doesn't know how the federal government wants the less privileged to survive. It's been hell for him. So he's calling on Muhammadu Buhari to hashtag pay us via BVN, or how do we survive another 14 days of staying at home without food? Crying emojis. Also, at First Ladyship says, the EFCC uses the BVN to track and arrest fraudsters. Banks uses the BVN to debit loan defaulters directly. So why won't the federal government and audio money banks hashtag pay us via BVN? What is the essence of the BVN? It is useless then. She says, I repeat, all the donations announced by Nigerian billionaires are fake. At best, they are government patronage. The only reason Buhari, the APC, has refused to hashtag pay us via BVN is because they are looters. I did not say it. At First Ladyship said that. And this brings us to the end of today's episode on Troublesome Twitter Trends. I remain Adenike Balogun. Thanks for listening. Please join Adenike Balogun for another intriguing episode of Troublesome Twitter Trends. Same time next week on your number one radio service, Primus Media City FM. For an insight to more exciting programs, kindly follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Primus Media City. For more details, sponsorship, and adverts, please contact primusmediacity@gmail.com or call +234 816 274 6129. Primus Media City. We tell it all.
This is a production of Primus Radio.